We're going to chat with Bryce calling in from Orlando.
Hey, Bryce.
Hi, Bryce.
What's up?
Good morning. How's everybody this morning?
Great. Thanks for calling. How can we help you?
I'm actually going to be contacting you again later off the air, like contacting your office. But essentially, my wife and I, right now, I'm the only one working. We make about $50,000 a year. But in about 5 to 6 years, we're expected to come into a low estimate of around $10 million from relatives leaving money to the family.
Okay.
And we have no idea what to do with that money. Like, it's a blessing. We're not, there's nothing like that. We just don't know where to go with it.
Sure.
I've always lived under the poverty line when I was a child, so we're kind of lost with it. That's why I was going to contact you off the air, because obviously it's a lot more detail-oriented and a lot more questions and potentially setting something up. But we were kind of looking for just a starting point of what we could, I guess, look forward to, what we may want to look at, things like that. Obviously, we'll go into way more detail off the air privately, but kind of just a starting point of what we do with that kind of money.
Well, Bryce, I've written a blog about sudden wealth, and something to think about. You always have that idea: if I win the lottery, blah 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 blah. So I'm sure that there's some bucket list items that you and your wife have in mind, and it may be a trip, it may be home improvement, it may be
College
stuff that
education.
you want to do.
How old are you, Bryce?
Excuse me.
I am 32.
Okay, let's get the facts. All right, 32.
It might be stuff that you want to do for your family or charitable gifting. So a lot of times you want to think about that. I've also realized from some of my clients that have been in a position that you're in that you want to try and keep things sort of quiet because people come out of the woodwork, whether it's family members or different community organizations that, now that you have and you're so fortunate and you're so lucky, then you can do for me. So you're going to have to be very judicious in your choices. And, a little bit of tough love along the lines, but this is a gift. This is a blessing. And, there's a lot of choices that you have ahead for yourselves. So you have to think about the needs. You have to think about the wants. And then you have to think about what kind of legacy you want these dollars to provide beyond you and your wife and your family.
What we'll need to factor in or try to consider if you have any way of knowing is how you will what these assets are. Will it be real estate? Will it be coming out of an IRA or 401k? Will it be stocks? Because it'll be taxed differently, and who knows what the tax situation will be. So it's difficult to do definitive planning because there's some unknowns, but the idea is to kind of give you an idea what is possible. Are you looking at $10 million before taxes, after taxes? And then who knows what Mr. Biden and company is going to be doing with losing the step up in basis and additional taxes along the way. But thinking about it now gives you something to think about. But, I'd also say don't count your chickens before they're hatched because a lot of stuff can happen. People need long-term health care. People get sued. Situations change. And you may be disinherited for all you know. So you want to be careful there too. But this is stuff we do. We work with our clients for a fee. We'd be glad to sit down with you and look at your situation and answer your questions. So you're well to think about it. And you definitely want to deal with a certified financial planner that does this stuff. Not somebody who's trying to sell you something. Stay away from those free lunch and dinner seminars. And stay away from those free financial plans because there's always, you heard this thing about the free financial plans. You know what I think about? I'll give you the razor for free. Mm-hmm. But the razor blades are very expensive. Yeah.
So, Bryce, what we're going to look at for you is a whole lifestyle picture. How you're living your life now and, looking years forward. And extended, family members and community organizations that you may want to do for and encompass in. And, of course, tax ramifications. I am vehemently tax adverse, so yep. I have been paying attention to every single thing that's being said. So we look forward to helping you with this opportunity that is coming down your way, and yep, it's a burden and
it's a blessing.
Right,
it's all in how you handle it.
Yeah.
Yep. So wish you well, Bryce, and appreciate the call. And you can reach us at financialgroup.com. Go to our website, financialgroup.com. You can reach Nancy through there. You can right now call Chris Toadvine. He's in our office as well. And this is what we do Monday through Friday for a fee, and we'd be glad to sit down and offer you a complimentary consultation to meet you and your family.